What's up, ballers? Welcome everyone to Thursday Night Wiffle. This is Molly Foley. What's up, ballers? Welcome everyone to Thursday Night Wiffle Ball. I'm Molly Foley, reporting from the sidelines, welcoming all of you to tonight's matchup between the Pacific Pilots and the undefeated Southern Stingers. I'm going to throw it over to Jack Playhouse in the box to tell us tonight's starting lineup.
Buzz floating on a southbound breeze, somewhere between heaven
and that's deep, but has a chance, gone! Air ball to Jake, a play from Jake Oliver. Deep, gone! Deep, gone! Walk off, Thomas Blake. Deep, gone! Oh! Peter makes the retreat with the first. What? Peter McNeil!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA Wiffle Ball 2022. We have an exciting matchup today. The Pacific Pilots. Shocking news, DJ Oliver will not be here. The Pilots are without their number one starting pitcher. Keaton McKay is here, though. He'll be making his season debut. Mark Campanero started off hot, playing the shortstop position with one home run, .545 average. Looking at Josh Campanero, brother. A little bit of a slower start. at 200 average, and then we'll round it out with Brad McGinnis will be taking the mound in game 1s and 3. And looking at the Southern Stingers, Jordan Rice has been an electric pitcher. He'll be pitching in game 1 and 3 today. And Peter McNeil will be rounding it out at the DH. He's decided to go be the number 2 pitcher this year for his health. See if that works well for them, but they are the only undefeated team in the AWA this year. Now I'll send it over to Molly Foley for some player interviews.
Buzz floating on the sapphire breeze, somewhere between heaven and the tall pine trees. Hard land, I'm missing you. Guitar playing through the night, it felt pretty good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Good as one for the price of 2. It's been a long time gone since the truth's been told, and I've seen my
in play. That's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jake Oliver! And that is destroyed! Tie game!
Buy me a chicken loaf, put me on a train. No matter how I go, I even walk through the rain. Southland.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Molly Foley on the sideline again, joined tonight with Peter McNeil, the captain of our Southern Stingers. So, Peter, I understand that you had a pretty serious injury last season, and it's been a tough road to recovery during this off-season. How have things been, considering you've had quite a hot start from the throwing and pitching perspective? Let us know your secret.
I don't know if I really have a secret. It's just been kind of like, letting it heal, letting it recover, and then just kind of like getting in and doing the work and just getting back to health. So, just putting in the work, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Wishing you the best moving forward as well. So I also understand that we have an early Cy Young alert favorite on the Stingers in Jordan Rice. Could you tell us a little bit about his projections and what's going on there? What's his secret?
He's just a stud, honestly. I was amazed when he came to spring training this year and just just showed all the work that he put in the offseason and just all the new pitches that he added. So, I'm really excited to have him, and, I think he's going to do well for us this year.
Yeah, awesome. Looking for the best again. My last question for you this afternoon is regarding a little bit of rumors going around. So I hear that the Southern Stingers are the only undefeated team right now with your 3-0 record. What do you have to say to the haters out there calling this a fluke?
Oh, I don't know about haters. I just think that, we're just playing to our potential finally. We had a bad year last year, just got unlucky, but I think we're finally showing what we're made of, and, I don't think it's a fluke at all. So.
All right. Thanks so much,
all
Peter.
Right.
Good luck out there tonight. And
that's deep! That has a chance! Gone! Fair ball to Jake. A play from Jake Oliver. Deep! Gone! Deep! Gone! Walk off, Thomas. Deep! Gone! Oh! Peter makes the grapefruit with the first. What a play! Peter McNeil!
Buzz floating on the sapphire breeze, somewhere between heaven and the tall pine trees. Hard land, I'm missing you. Guitar playing through the night, it felt pretty good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Good as one for the price of 2. It's been a long time gone since the truth's been told, and I've seen my
in play. That's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed. Tie game.
Buy me a chicken loaf, put me on a train. No matter how I go, I even walk through the rain. Southland, I'm missing you.
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil. Got him, strike three in the Wolfpack game. Game one.
Hey everyone, it's Molly Foley on the sideline again, and today I'm joined with Mark, our captain of the Pacific Pilots. So Mark, okay, I understand last season you were awarded the Silver Slugger Award with 23 home runs. This season we've added 3 additional games to the AWA season. How many home runs should we expect from you at this 2022 season now?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'm just going to say you're going to have to find out. 23 last year. It was a great year. But, with 3 extra games, we'll wait and see. We'll see how many I get. So we'll see.
I also understand that the Pilots had a tough defeat by the Enforcers in the first series of this season. Now tonight, facing an undefeated Stingers team, how do you plan on handing them their first losses this season?
Yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be a battle tonight. These guys are great. I mean, Jordan's pitching incredibly. Peter's pitching great. I mean, this is a good team. But, I got a lot of confidence in my guys, and we're ready to fight tonight. And, we don't have DJ tonight. It's a vintage Pilot squad tonight. And ready to go. We're ready, and we're going to fight, and we're going to pitch well, we're going to hit well, and we're just going to battle all game. So that's all we can say.
Yeah, touching on that, I hear star DJ Oliver is out with an illness. How do you plan to compensate for his absence this evening?
Yeah, it's going to be all hands on deck. I mean, DJ, #1 overall pick, he's an incredible player, an incredible pitcher, and he's very vital to this team. So, you're going to see Brad tonight, you're going to see a little bit of me, and then you're also probably going to see Keaton and my brother on the mound. It's just going to be an all hands on deck. We're all going to pitch tonight, and, we're going to battle and we're going to fight, and we're going to do our best tonight. So.
All right, well, looking forward to a great game. Thank you, Mark,
Thank you,
and
Molly.
back to you, Jack. This is so much fun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA Wiffle Ball 2022. Home team, Southern Stingers. Jordan Rice is on the bump. Away team, Pacific Pilots. Keaton McKay will lead it off. It's his debut. He wasn't able to make it in the season opener. Jordan Rice has been electric on the mound. A 1.5 ERA, second in the league in strikeouts, only behind DJ Oliver. Big story today is the Pilots ace, DJ Oliver, the #1 pick in the 2022 draft, will not be here today as he's coming down with a sickness. And we're all set to lead it off. And here we go, the first pitch. Ball 1. Jordan Rice leading off right where he started last week, pounding the zone. And that's in play. Jordan fields it cleanly, throws to first for the out. Cole Blevins over first base, makes the catch, the only fielder in the AWA last year with a 1,000 fielding percentage. Not known for his offensive skill, but man, does Cole Blevins have a glove on him. Now up to bat. Team captain, Silver Slugger from last year, arguably the most dangerous hitter in the AWA, Mark Campanero. If you saw opening day, you often saw Mark on base. He has a .545 average, and right now, it's one of the best pitchers in the AWA going against the best hitter in the AWA. And that is a strike 1. 2 nicked pitches from Jordan Rice, and he is already finding the zone. Lays off of that one. Got him, strike 3. And that's a rare sight right there. Jordan Rice strikes out the reigning Silver Slugger and Mark Campanero. And 2 quick outs. Up next, the number 2 overall pick from the 2021 draft, Josh Campanero, number 16 from UW Bothell. Josh, an extreme pull hitter, is responsible for losing almost all our balls. Now he takes that one inside. And that's in play, a dribbler to the pitcher. And that's a perfect inning for Jordan Rice, 3 up, 3 down. And we head to the bottom of the second, 0-0. Jordan Rice was a late second-round pick in the 2021 draft last year. Finished 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting. Was an okay pitcher last year. But this year he really has started to figure it out from the bump. And the Pilots, what they drastically needed from DJ Oliver in the number 1 overall pick was pitching. And today they are back with the original lineup they had last year. We'll see if Brad McGinnis can find that zone. One of the wildest stories so far is the Stingers, who finished last in the standings last year, had the number 1 overall pick, traded down, swapped the 1st overall pick to the Pilots, and took Drew Tenzar, number 2 overall, and so far that's paid off. DJ would have been here today to see the 1st and 2nd overall picks going head-to-head. And here we go, we're all set. Up first, the pitcher, Jordan Rice. Jordan's 2nd in the league right now in average, only behind his fellow teammate, Drew Tenzar. 663 average. Barely misses inside. I didn't even. We've never really had to. Ooh, in play, knocks it down for an out. That was 58, surprisingly. That was 58? Yeah. If you're just joining us for AWA, 58 is the speed limit. Peter McNeil steps up after drastically injuring his right knee last year. Takes one right down the middle. Peter says he's got 2 different braces, one for warm-ups, one for the game. Fouled off.
Oh, he just lights me up on 0-2.
Hits some 1 and 2 count here. Peter does not like it. Peter looking to get on base here. Has not gotten a hit yet this year. Swinging at that one. Got him. Strike 3 on a nasty slider outside of the zone. The pitch Peter should stay away from. One of the pitches that injured him last year. And much like every player in the AWA, it takes some time to get back in the swing of things offensively, especially for Peter McNeil, who tore it swinging the bat. Up steps the number 2 overall pick, lefty Drew Tenzar. Takes one inside. Drew Tenzar right now 1st in Rookie of the Year voting. A high inside cutter right there. And that's an oppo hit. Rarely done by a lefty, and he's on bag. Drew Tenzar getting on base, helping his team out. A lot of people question Peter trading down the #1 overall pick to get Drew at the 2nd overall spot, but so far it's worked out. Stingers 3-0. Takes that outside. 2 outs in the inning, 1 on, 1 ball. Barrett Carlo up now. Has a .375 average on the year. Three identical pitches to put the hitter ahead 3-0. Got him inside. Barrett, a very tentative hitter in the first inning of most AWA games, starts to swing later in the game. Got to see what the pitcher's got. 3-1. 3-1. That's fouled back, full count. Brad McGinnis not known for his strike throwing, but more of a pop fly pitcher. That's what you need in the AWA. Ground ball pitchers can result in outs, but pop out's what you want. And that's in play to the shortstop, Mark Campanero. He'll throw to first, overthrows. Drew will advance to third. He's taking a look. Drew will advance to third on the overthrow from Mark. And Barrett's on with a 2-out single. Up steps the first baseman, Cole Blevins. Nice hack there from Cole. Cole's 5th in the league in RBIs, heading into week 2. And that's popped up, playable to the first baseman, Josh, and he slides, and they're out of the inning. 0-0 here heading into the 2nd inning. An excellent performance from Brad right there to get out of the first inning scoreless without their star ace pitcher, DJ Oliver, and Brad will lead it off. So far, Jordan Rice has faced the minimum. Reloading the balls. Bear looks like he's a little shooken up on the play. What happened? A little bit of a quad strain for Barrett Carlo. We'll see if that'll put Peter in on the field. Peter has decided to DH when he's not pitching. A smart move. But it looks like he'll be going out into the field at shortstop. We'll see if Barrett will come back officially questionable to return. We'll have Molly Foley on that later. And up steps Brad McGinnis with the axe bat. He hit a home run with it last week. Tied for first in home runs. We've never played wiffle ball here in Pacific Northwest in April, and we can see the balls are dying. So that's a nasty pitch right there. 0-1. Quick 0-2. Jordan, one of the best pitchers at. Got him. 3 quick strikes. That inside cutter that looks like a strike that drifts inside on righty hitters is what led to so many strikeouts against the Northern Nighthawks last week. Jordan Rice, 4 up, 4 down, and up steps Keaton McKay, looking to get his first hit of the new year. It's ball 1. 1-1.
This is your at bat. Yeah.
Low. A slow curve right there, steals a strike. Makes the count full. Jordan's battling back. He throws strikes when he needs to. Here we go. Walks him. And on the 5th batter of the day for the Pilots, they get their first base runner. And up steps Mark Campanero. A rare strikeout in his first plate appearance. See if that angered him a little bit. Seattle Seahawks just select Charles Cross. Not surprised the Seahawks took an offensive tackle, but typical. And that's in play, past Jordan. And he's safe at first. Looked like a base hit, but we'll see how they score it. A tough play. The ball almost got to Cole, but he was unable to come up with it. And Keaton will advance all the way to third. And here comes Josh Campanero. And he's swinging. He loves the inside pitch. Looking at the scouting report. Inside, you can see Jordan Rice pounding the inside strike zone. It's always interesting to have a lefty in the lineup. And he holds there. 2-1 count now to Josh Campanero. And that's a shot right up the middle. One surely will come in. Mark chugging for third. And that's a big hit from Josh Campanero. 1-0 Pacific Pilots. Brad McGinnis will step up to the plate. Last year, these were the 2 worst teams in the AWA. And this year, it looks like they could be 2 of the top. That's just a fact. That's not a. That's not biased to anyone. Well, that's to everyone here. Pounds it at 57. Brad changing his bat. Ooh. Probably didn't feel good. First time with the Pacific Pilot grip right there. Outside. No outs in the inning. And that's in play to Jordan, who knocks it down. Gets the out from. He's going home. He's safe. Oh! Safe. His foot was in there right before. It was an accurate toss, but he was in there. We'll have them look at the replay at the booth. Looked like it looked like Mark's foot was in there right before. Well, it's just what. They're looking. And the play on the field, stand is called. I had a good view. It was close, but it was safe. See if what TikTok and YouTube think. 2-0 now the score. Brad, the sacrifice right there to score a run like a swinging bunt. Yeah. We'll spike that one. And that's in play to the second baseman who throws it. And we look for the out. The sideline had the best play call. They got the out there. But 2 runs come across for the Pacific Pilots. So we head to the bottom of the second. 2-0. Great play there from the rookie. So far showing his ability on and off the field. Had a single in his first at bat. And to lead it off, Jordan Rice. Stingers need some runs here. Jordan Rice chooses the money bat. He'll step in. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube for the full viewing experience, multiple camera angles, music. If you're joining us YouTube, would really appreciate it if you hit that membership button as we look at the first pitch right here. Outside. High pitch there. Link is in the bio for the YouTube. That's 3 quick balls. Yeah. Ball's outside. Jordan Rice is aboard. Up steps Peter McNeil. And to get on base right here. A nasty pitch at 52. Hits the upper inside corner. No, it's 52. Holds there. Dealing with some hecklers. A nasty pitch right there.
I mean, why'd you lay off of that?
1-2 count. Yeah. 2-2. Second time hitting Peter in the at bat, or today. Go, and it's a no pitch. 59 on the gun. Brad McGinnis has been living dangerously on around 58 today. 1 mile per hour over the limit. Got him. Strike 3. Goes back to the pitch, except 3 miles per hour slower. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Brad pitching very well right now for the Pilots. He's a 1-2 inning kind of pitcher. Where the Pilots have had their problems is falling apart in the 3rd inning as they look on against a very dangerous hitter in the form of Drew Tenzar. Outside, ball 1. Nice inside pitch right there. 1-1 count. And that's flared out to the second baseman. He makes the catch and holds Jordan Rice at first. 2 outs in the inning here in this bottom of the second. The Pacific Pilots in yellow are leading the Southern Stingers in red of a score 2-0 here. That is outside, ball 1. Barrett very patient at the plate. Looks like he will bat despite sustaining a quad injury in the 1st inning. Fouled off, 1-1. Barely misses inside. 2-1 count. And that's a foul ball. Barely drifts foul down the left field line. 2 strikes on Barrett. Throws out a broken wiffle ball. And that's flared up. And the pitcher takes it, destroys Josh. Kind of give him a little chest bump there, but nonetheless, they get the out, and they're without any problems. We head to the top of the third, score 2-0. Brad, the pitcher, full on decked his first baseman. And up steps. Ask Alex. And up steps. Mark Campanero, the Silver Slugger. So far, the leading hitter this year only has 1 home run. A home run here would take back the lead for Mark Campanero. He hit 23 home runs last year, second ever in the history of the AWA, only behind Thomas Bleaus, who hit 33 in 2020. Thomas had no home runs in Game 1. He'll be playing on Monday versus the Nighthawks. Jordan Rice trying a little bit of trouble in the second inning. Nonetheless, still an excellent thrown game up to this point for Jordan. He steps in, and here comes Mark. And that's a nice little knuckler. Gets past the pitcher. Peter had a play at the ball. You got to wonder if that knee's bothering him a little bit. He's been forced to play in the field as Barrett Carlo, who was previously playing shortstop, is out of the field right now. He's still batting, but he has a thigh injury. That's a high pitch. Josh Campanero had an RBI single. His last at bat, that almost hits the back of his bat. 2-0 count. Nice little sinker there, 3-0. You got to wonder what the philosophy of the Pilots is here facing Jordan. Now it'll be a 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second. Up steps Brad McGinnis. Has a chance to help himself out here. There's a runner in scoring position. Some speed on the bases in the form of the Campanero brothers. Jordan Rice still repping the best shoe game in the AWA. And that's the pitch that has haunted him his last at bat. The sinker going inside. And he goes right back there. Jordan Rice knows how to locate. It's the same pitch to Brad. Changes it up, goes outside. Brad just wants to hit. You got to respect it. Side there. Well, right there, starting to learn at 55 miles per hour. And lays off of it. Bases loaded for Keaton McKay as Captain Peter McNeil goes to talk to his star pitcher in the form of Jordan Rice. Let him know how to approach this at bat. I wonder what he's thinking. Probably throw more strikes. Just got to keep them on their toes. Throwing a couple strikes will make the Pilots think that a strike could be coming. And that's playable over the head of Cole. And lucky enough for the Stingers, a shot that had a chance to go now. Only 1 run will score. 3-0 to score, and that'll be the first hit of the season for Keaton McKay. And up steps Mark Campanero in a big spot here. So Mark looks in. Lays off of it. Strategy most teams have been employing is pitching around Mark. Looks like Jordan's having a similar strategy here. Doesn't want to leave anything close to the zone. Good quickly break open the game. It's inside 3-0. Score 3-0 here. And that's playable. Hits the house, and that'll be 1 strike, 3-1 count. Mark does not like to walk, but a walk would bring in a run for the Pilots. Lays off of it for the walk, and another run comes in. Not what Jordan Rice wanted, but much better than what could have happened in the front. Josh does not touch home play ever. And Josh Campanero. The sideline is a little angry right now. Here comes Josh, another big spot. Strike 1. 1-1 count. No outs in the inning. 4-0. Low. A home run here would effectively end the inning. He'll walk in. Another run. 5-0 the score. Here in the top of the third, I stand corrected. There's a no-run limit. No outs here.
No run limit anymore?
In the third inning. They talk to their pitcher right here. There's no outs, right? No outs. No outs. 5-0 Pilots. Strike 1 at 57 miles per hour. Brad's looking to do some damage right here. Seems like he's using a different bat every at-bat. He had luck with the X-bat in his first at-bat. Sorry, his first game of the year, hit a home run. Deep right center. Oh, 1 count. Hits his elbow there, 1-1, evens the count. A slow curve right there that Brad lays off. Puts the pressure on Jordan right here. And that's a fair ball. He'll get the out at first. 1 run will come in, though. 6-0. 1 out in the inning. Did that hit him? It did hit him. Hit the bat. Okay, we're just, if he's, I think, yeah. 1 out, 6-0. It'll be low right there. A nice pitch right there, evens the count, 1-1. Stingers need some help right here from Jordan Rice. Low. 2-2. Pilots not in swing mode at the moment. Full count. Got him. Strike 3. And the pass were taken all the way right there for 2 outs in the inning. Up steps Mark Campanero. So there's runners on second and third here. 2 outs in the top of the third. 6-0 the score. And that has a chance. That's deep. And that hits the back of the wall. 2 runs will score. And that's a 2 RBI single for Mark Campagnaro. 8-0. Had a chance to get out. Just short. It's the 3rd inning. As that's low. That's outside. 1-1. Swing in there, trying to make something happen. Mark Campagnaro over at first, chasing the RBI leader, and Drew Williams of the Enforcers has climbed his total all the way to 16 RBIs. Next closest is Mark Campagnaro with 7. It's inside. That 4. Ball 4. Josh Campagnero's walked to first base, upsets Brad McGinnis. It's been a long 3rd inning right here for the Stingers. Trying to complete the undefeated season in jeopardy right here already in week 2. But no lead is safe here in the AWA. A nice sinker right there. Drops 0-1. 0-2. Little hot there. 1-2 the count. Changes up on him there. Keeps it alive. 1-2 the count. Slow riser right there. Doesn't hit. Count is now 2-2. And that is barely foul. When it goes down that right field line, it always has a chance to curve back in. But it stayed foul. Count still stands 2-2. Barely misses as Jordan will re-up on balls right here. Jordan 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Stingers need to go to work in the bottom of the 3rd, down 8-0. Stingers are the only undefeated team left in the AWA. Pilots at 1-2. And that's popped up just what the Stingers ordered, and Jordan will get out of the inning. 8-0 here as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. No run limit. Stingers need to go to work. Pilots in yellow are without the #1 overall pick in DJ Oliver, who leads the league in strikeouts. But instead of his place, what has backup Brad McGinnis done? Nothing except for 0-run wiffle ball. Cole Blevins is up after making some excellent plays over at first base. Almost had a catch over his head. Now he needs to get on base for the Stingers. Brad McGinnis has been eliciting a lot of soft contact. As he looks on to Cole Blevins. Slow curve there, misses high, 1-0. Inside there at 60 miles an hour, 1-1. Or 2-0, that was 60, but it was a ball. One-two count at 53 miles per hour. And that's in play to the shortstop, Mark Campanero. Can't come up with it. So Mark does excel at the hitting position defensively. Mark has been towards the bottom of the league in fielding percentage in that shortstop position. Early on in the field, it's tough to grab these balls, especially with the wet surfaces. Grass. There's light sprinkle on right now as Jordan Rice steps in here from Edmonds, Washington. Hold on. Fouled back, 58 miles per hour, the upper limit. Quick 0-2. Cole Blevins over at first. Hits the TikTok live camera. That was exciting. That pitch is outside. Time here is 6:35 PM Pacific. And that is popped up to the second baseman, Keaton. And the Pilots are 2 outs away from taking game 1. Up steps Peter McNeil with the money bat. One of the biggest things for the players is exchanging the bats. One's not working. Holds there, 1-0. One count. 56. No pitch right there. 60. 1-1 count. 1-1. Low right there. 2-1 count. That's right down the middle. Evens the count, 2-2. Peter not happy. It's a game of guessing here. Got him, strike 3, and that'll be 2 outs in the inning for Brad McGinnis. Up steps Drew Tenzar. Slider that sails on him a bit. Something about the lefties that throws off the pitcher. So that's fouled off. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube for the full viewing experience. Link in bio. Multiple angles, music, lineups. 1-1 count. Two-1 count here to the number 2 overall pick. It's fouled back. The Pilots are 1 out away of getting out of game 1. 1 pitch. And Drew fighting to stay alive right there. A pitch that would have hit the zone. Defends successfully. Got him. Strike 3, and that'll end the game. Fantastic game pitched by Brad McGinnis. Something that would revive or be close to what DJ Oliver, their number 1 pitching prospect, would do. And that'll end the only pitch perfect season in the AWA, and the Stingers now at 3-1. As Peter will be taking the mound in game 2. Pilots now even at 2-2. Peter getting his anger out.
Whoa, okay, I'm gonna step out.
Gunya. 67. Yeah. Jeez, Aroldis. 66.
All right, this is good practice here.
All right, and the Pilots will be in the field for game 2. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube for the full viewing experience. As they get the lineups all sorted. It'll be the same lineup for the Pilots in game 2. Brad McGinnis will pitch again after doing 0 runs. An elite pitching performance, and that'll probably leave Mark Campanero pitching, who had his issues last year on the mound. All right, we all ready to go? Jordan Rice will lead it off for the Southern Stingers. Yeah. All right, and here we go. Game 2. Brad McGinnis coming off a no-hit game. He'll just continue it right here. You ready, Brad? Here we go.
Well, then if we can do that, then we should do that.
Game 2, talking strategy. The parity in this league is at an all-time high. Stingers swept the Nighthawks last week, who had the best record in the AWA last year. Stingers had the worst record. Stingers here came in, were the favorites to win game 1. And the Pilots, who didn't have their best pitcher, managed to win 8-0. Here we go. Game 2, and we're all set to go. Strike 1. And that's in play to the second baseman. He'll throw. And Josh can't make the catch at first. That was a great throw from the second baseman. Keaton is one of the best fielders in the league over at second base. Here comes Peter McNeil. And that's in play. No one's there. And Peter is still running. He's advancing home. I don't know if I like this. And he's out. He got him. It crossed the plate before he was there. A lot was going in on that play. Peter will get the RBI. Peter hobbled with that knee injury. He's still walking, which is good. Took a sharp turn there. Next time we'll get him a crutch to run around the. Maybe if you had a little more effective line running there, he would have been okay. But nonetheless, 1 run will score. That'll be an RBI for Peter. 1 out in the inning. And that is destroyed. He hung that pitch and drew your new 2022 home run leader with 2. A lot of the haters said the Stingers shouldn't have traded out that #1 overall pick. They took Drew, and so far it's paying immense dividends. The man rakes. Two nothing here, 1 out. Barrett Carlo. And that ball has a chance. It's deep, and it's all 1 foot away. Barrett wanted to get in on the home run, hit it exactly where Drew was, but unfortunately, he missed it by just a foot. Barrett will sub out a pinch runner. He's having difficulty running. He still has that pinch quad. And up steps the Gold Glove first baseman, Cole Blevins, has already made some excellent plays today. And that's low. Stinger's starting to figure out how to hit Brad McGinnis. Brad a little wild right there. 2-0 count. And that's a foul ball, foul ball, foul ball. Don't know how many times I have to say foul ball. Even if it never passed the foul ball line. Well, you know, I got to call it right when it happens. And here's Cole again. Full count, I think. And misses high, and he'll walk him. Missed by an inch high. Cole Blevins and Drew Tensar are on the base, decent speed. Jordan Rice will stand back up. He was the first run of the game for the Stingers, up 2-0. Looking to do some damage here. He misses inside. Brad McGinnis giving Jordan Rice a little bit of his own medicine, pounding the ball inside. 1-0. And he holds 2-0. Thought about it. Three 3-0. Jordan sitting back, taking pitches, waiting for a strike here. Jordan, an on-base kind of guy, hitting in the 600s early to start the year. Now I'll be outside, 4-pitch walk. The Stingers are once again being patient at the plate. Up steps Peter, who was a foot away from the inside the park home run. Might need to do some base running at the Stingers practice next week. And that is flied up to the second baseman, and he'll hold Drew Tensar at third. Barely missed that pitch. And in wiffle ball, it's always a matter of where the holes line up. The holes there were not in favor of Peter. It'll be the second out of the inning. And that's outside, ball one. Drew Tensar hit the second home run of his young career in his last at-bat. Outside, 2-0. Nice pitch right there down the middle, 2-1 count. Drew looking for a pitch to hit. Stingers very patient in the first inning. That's a no pitch on the gun. 64. He's got a little velo on him. The mound is at an even 36.5 feet. The 64-mile-per-hour fastball. It's toasty. Fouls it off. Evens the count. 2-2, and Brad looking out to get out of this inning right here. Got him. Strike three, and that'll end the inning. The 2 runs come across for the Southern Stingers. And so far in 4 innings pitched for Brad today, he's only given up 2 runs. Peter McNeil will step in here, the 3rd overall in career strikeout totals. Pitched excellently in his first start of the year last week. A 1 ERA, only behind Alex Harden of the Wolfpack. 7 strikeouts on the year. He's got a screwball, he's got a slider, he's got a sinker. To lead it off, he'll face Keaton McKay. Jordan Rice getting some sunflower seeds on the sideline. We're happy to see Peter McNeil is still freely moving after that almost inside the park home run. And we're all set. Here we go. Bottom 1. Outside, 1-0. $60, no pitch. Well, I gun him when it's. $58. I don't want any Evan Clugston remarks out there, Peter. You're better than that. What do you want me to say?
Good eye. Good eye. Good eye, baby.
Barely misses.
3-1 or 2-1?
3-1.
Let's go, Keaton.
And that is playable for the out.
That's tough, this one.
Jammed him. And Keaton McKay flies out to Jordan Rice at shortstop, an easy first out of the inning. Steps Mark Campanero. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube. Link in the description for full viewing experience, multiple angles. And that's in play, and that'll be a fair ball, a single for Mark Campanero. Jordan does well to throw it over to first. A tough throw to make. But regardless, it's a single. Up steps brother, Josh Campanero. That'll be outside. 1-0. 2-0, Josh Campanero feasts on the inside pitches. Had a big 2 RBI hit in game 1. A slow curve there that almost hits the zone. And that was hit with a lot of power, but it's popped up. Some miscommunication. And he'll get him regardless. He's out of the base path. A lot of weird stuff going on, but nonetheless, they get Mark, the lead runner, at some point. And there's 2 away. Little miscommunication from the shortstop and second baseman. That'll happen early in the year between the rookie and Jordan Rice. Up steps Brad McGinnis. Changing his bat yet again. A nice slider right there. Peter, a first pitch strike thrower.
Why am I holding it down? I don't even know.
Does it again. Back-to-back nasty pitches. Got him, strike 3. And that was quick. 3 outs, 1, 2, 3 for Peter McNeil. He gave up a base hit to Mark Campanero, and we're headed to the top of the second. 2-0 Stingers, looking to even the series here in game 2. Brad McGinnis back on the mound after striking out, and Barrett Carl will lead it off. Barrett missed a home run by a foot, and despite his left quad strain, he's still in the game. Can't run very well. If he gets on base, he'll have a pinch runner. And here we go. Strike 1. Barrett slowly, progressively swings more throughout the game. And that's in play. And with that pulled hamstring, he can't make the play. He rushes it. Brad had all the time in the world to make that throw with the slow speed from Barrett. And he can't make the play. Barrett will get on with an error. And up steps Cole Blevins again, a career .250 hitter for the Southern Stingers. And swinging at that, Cole Blevin, the Aaron Judge of the AWA. He's got a big zone.
Between games, we'd have Molly do the injury update with Barrett.
That's what I'm trying to. You should. You should facilitate it so they can. Got him. 2 strikes to Cole Blevins here. And that's low. And he holds. I think it's full now. Full count. Full count to Cole Blevins here. And he walked him. After a costly error from Brad McGinnis, there are 2 runners on, no outs. Stingers up 2-0. And up steps the leadoff hitter, Jordan Rice. For joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube Live, link in the bio for the full viewing experience, multiple angles. Here we go. And that ball is a shot. It's got a chance. And Keaton McKay pulls it back. It was about a foot away from a home run. The balls are staying in the park today for the first out of the inning. 1 out in the inning. Peter McNeil will step in. Here's Peter McNeil. And that's playable for the out. 2 outs in the inning. After a quick 2 base runners on, Brad now is 1 out away from getting out of the jam. Drew Tenzar up. He had a home run earlier in the day. And it's a no pitch. No pitch, 60 miles per hour. Outside at 58. 1-0 the count. One of the few lefties in the league, the number 2 overall pick. And he holds, thought about it. Drew's here to hit, 2-0 count. A nice pitch right there. Okay. 2-1 the count. And that's in play to Josh. He'll have a play. And he gets them, and they're out of the inning. Look down to the sideline for the call. Calls him out. And we head to the second inning. 2-0.
I think I messed the mic up. Does this go to anything?
Yeah.
I messed it up because like it fell off my when I was running in the second inning. Is this the bottom of the second?
And here we go, the top of the second inning. Sorry, bottom of the second inning here. Keaton McKay will lead it off. And he holds. 1-0. The appeal? Nothing. There you go. He gets the strike back. 1-1. Jeez, 1-2 now. It's always tough. First day back. Keaton missed opening day. His first day back facing Peter McNeil. Not an easy feat. Miss throws that one there. Evens the count 2-2. And he hangs that one. And that's deep for a single. Leadoff single for Keaton McKay. Mark Campagner will step in now. We've noticed here playing in April, there's been a lack of home runs, averaging about 2 home runs per series. That's a strike. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like some of them just been nicking it.
Quick 0-2. Outside there, pitch 1-2. Right. Outside there, 2-2 to Mark Campanero as Peter looks in, does not want to hang another pitch like he did to Keaton. And that's playable, popped up. Peter, every time Peter goes for a play, it looks a little sus.
Can the league provide cleats?
We almost just saw another catastrophe right there, but looks like he's still moving. Peter McNeil admitting he most likely should have gotten surgery in the offseason. Decided to rehab it, go to physical therapy. He's back here on opening day. Misses high there. 2 outs in the inning. Keaton McKay advanced to second.
Hey, no worries.
Josh Camp swinging at the high fastball there. 1-1.
Go, Josh.
Hits him there. Barely misses outside, brings the count full. Peter's got room over at first base. Huh?
3-1. It is 3-1.
It's 3-1? Oh, sorry. 3-1.
You do that happens to me all the time up there. It's hard. It's hard. You know,
There we
it's
go.
like you're doing all this here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Runners on first and second. 2 outs in the inning. Up steps Brad McGinnis, looking for his second home run of the year.
Okay, no repeat.
Every other at bat, he's switching between bats. And that barely misses inside. 1-0 count now.
Good eye, baby.
Took another one.
Yes, sir. Oh, why'd I go for that?
So excited there. 2-1 count now to Brad McGinnis.
You're about a foot over.
Good eye.
3-1 count here. Swinging full. Got him. Strike 3. Another excellent inning from Peter McNeil. Peter may not be hitting the ball well, but he's pitching excellently. 2 outs. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it was 3. It's 3 outs. Yeah. Well, Jack was right. 3 outs. Top of the third. Here we go.
I popped up. Brad just struck out. My brother walked. Keaton got on.
And you got tagged. Okay. Our scoring. We rely on the scorekeeper over in Alex Harden. He said it was 3 outs.
Let's go, Keith. Come on, baby. You're inches from a home run.
A little late on that. 0-1. Does not go. 1-1 count. Keaton known for his defense over at second base.
Good hold.
Lays off that. 2-1.
Yes,
And he
sir.
nails that into doubles alley. 1 run comes, and that's all they'll get as Keaton slides to second. And the score now is 2-1. Big shot from Keaton to Kay there to erase that 0 on the board. 2-1, and up steps Mark Campanero. Tough matchup. Peter does have an open base over at first. He wants to pitch around him.
Popped me up last inning.
It looks like Peter will pitch very carefully around Mark here. Won't give him the 4-pitch walk, but close to it. So that's outside. 2-0 quickly. Mark has cemented himself as one of the best, if not the best, hitters in the AWA. And with that comes the Barry Bonds treatment in a big scoring position here. They'd rather walk him than give him a chance to tie or even the game. And that, fortunately, is playable. Peter should not be running around out here like he has. He's a slip away from an injury every at bat. And he left that one a little bit too much for Mark, but he missed it. Count 3-1. And that'll be ball 4. Especially the outcome you expected to see. The bases are now loaded for Josh Campanero. Here in the bottom of the second. And that's a shot to the second baseman. He'll throw for the out. Great team defense from the Southern Stingers to get out of a jam. The score remains 2-1. Stingers up top. So we head to the top of the third. Barrett Carlo will lead it off. Brad has been pitching exceptionally today in place of DJ Oliver. Some balls being hit and back in the outfield. Barrett hobbled, he's still in the game. Ball's hit in play from Barrett, but low chance for him if it's a ground out to reach first. The speed he's going out right now, but here we go. Ball 1. And that's a foul ball, 1-1. Brad hung that right over the plate for Barrett. Barely misses the outside corner. 2-1. Outside, 3-1 count. And that is playable and caught. Keaton is an automatic out over there at second base. If it's in his vicinity, he's making the play. 1 out for the Pilots. Up steps Cole Blevins. Score 2-1. Pilots in yellow. Stingers in red. A nice pitch there. Hits the top of the zone. Most players that'd be high, but Cole, one of the tallest players in the league, holds there 1-1. Cole made a nice grab to end the last bottom half. And Peter does well to grab that ball, make sure it doesn't come back and play. It had some spin, it might have. Cole doesn't like that. His teammates got to keep an eye on Cole. He's usually a hothead. He'll charge the mound at any second. And that's outside. And Cole fights back. Looking for a good pitch here to hit. Full count now. 1 away. And that's a shot. Gets past the shortstop to the second baseman, and he threw that a mile high. Hey, it's the chimney's part of the blockage. Plus, that was a little sus with him rounding second, so we'll just call it at middle. He's at first. Could have been a taggable offense there. And up steps Jordan Rice, looking to help his team right here, add some insurance runs. And he does not go. Ball 1. And he's reaching for that one. It flies straight back, hits the umbrella. 1-1. So we've been off and on a little rain as it stopped. The sun sets here at 8 o'clock. You look for that to continue to push back as the season progresses. It's a nice pitch right there. Gets Jordan whiffing. That slider outside looks like a strike all the way up until the last second. Inside right there. It's 2-2. Full count now. Jordan Rice, big pitch coming up. Fouls it off, keeps it alive. If you're just joining us right now, the score is 2-1. Stingers in red are leading here in the top of the third. Full count now. And that's popped up. The pitcher calls off all the other players and gets the out. 2 outs here in the inning. Cole holds at first. Brad, one of the few pitchers in the league that will call off all his infielders to get to the ball. Decked his first baseman in the first game just to get the ball. So got the out, and up steps Peter McNeil. Nice swing there from Peter McNeil. Brad's got a nasty slider working today. Inside, every at bat, it seems like Brad hits Peter. Peter loves that outside pitch. As the season goes on, he'll learn. Right now, he's liking that outside slider. High. Noticing a trend here. Inside, outside, inside, outside. For Brad McGinnis here. Peter pitching excellently here in game 2. Miss throws down a little bit, and that'll make the count full. Stingers looking to add a little insurance runs here. And that is barely a foul ball. Keeps the count alive. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube. Link in the bio. You would have seen that foul ball barely go foul. Appeared just a little early. Got him. Strike 3. And that'll end the inning. And we head to the bottom of the third and final inning. And the Pilots last year were #1 in walk-offs. They got a chance to do it right here. Brad McGinnis will lead it off. You heard Mark Campanero, the captain there. They need base runners. Looking to be a little patient. Brad, a usually aggressive swinger, looking to help himself out here today. So far, he's pitched 6 innings, only 2 earned runs. Pilots in yellow are without their best pitcher in DJ Oliver. Looks like they got Brad McGinnis. They'll be okay. First pitch. A nice pitch right down the middle. 0-1 count now. Pilots looking to start a rally. A nasty curveball. Right when he releases it, you know it's coming. You still get buckled. Got him. Strike 3. And that's a quick out for the Southern Stingers. Peter McNeil has had Brad McGinnis' number and vice versa. Both pitchers have been striking each other out. We don't have DHs. Pitchers do hit in the AWA despite the MLB's new rules. Up steps Keaton McKay. He's had some excellent defensive plays today. Let's see if he's got some offensive abilities right here. So that one's inside, ball 1. 2-0. Keaton very patient at the plate. Missed a home run by about a foot. Right down the middle on 2-0. Fouls it off on the sinker. Most likely would have been a strike right there, and the count evens 2-2. Barely misses, full count. Peter doesn't like it. It's a big pitch coming up right here. Fouled straight back, and that'll keep the at-bat alive. Pilots down a run here in the bottom half of the third. And he holds. Thinks about it. And the tying run is now at first base. Mark Campanero is up. The go-ahead runner. A home run here would end the game. It's bottom third. Yeah. Peter thought. And that's outside. Peter does not want to give a hanger to Mark here, who has the ability and will end the game with a home run. A nasty pitch there, 59, it missed anyways. 2-0. Peter's being very careful with Mark. A little late on that one. 2-1 count. Peter's not afraid to go right at Mark. One of the few pitchers that will go right at Mark. And he pops out Mark, 2 outs in the inning. Big out, could be the biggest out of the game. As Peter McNeil can pop out Mark Campanero. Upsets Josh Campanero, the last hope for the Pilots here. Down a run.
It was definitely hurting the whole game.
Strike 1 on the high pitch. Josh. No enemy to the walk-off. Has a walk-off already in the 2022 Game 1 last week. Had a walk-off in the 2021 season as well. That's 2-1 count. He's laying off the pitches. Hits him. 3-1 count. Josh has been getting on base very well. And he lays off the curve. It's always tough to pitch to the lefty, and Josh will advance to first base. Brad McGinnis has had his struggles at the plate right now. Needs to step up big time for the Pilots.
Let's go.
Tying run at second base in scoring position. Go ahead run at first. 2 outs. Brad McGinnis. Score 3-2 here in game 2. Bottom of the third, final bottom half of the game. And a nice pitch to start off the at-bat, a strike. Hits the upper bar. Inside, 1-1. That slow curve. Pilots are down to their final strike. Got him. Strike 3, and that'll end the game. Peter McNeil strikes out Brad to end the game, and the Stingers keep game 2 to tie the series 1-1 heading into game 3, rubber match. Stingers improved to an AWA best record, 4-1.
Hey ballers, this is Molly Foley from the sideline. I wanted to provide you guys with a quick injury update on our Southern Stingers player, Barrett, who suffered an injury during our first game. He appears to, according to our medical examiners, appeared to have pulled his quad while running to first base. So unfortunately, Barrett will no longer be playing in the field for the rest of this evening, but we can still expect him to be designated hitting throughout the final game tonight, hoping that Barrett can see a return next Thursday for the Stingers' next matchup. Back to the box with updates for our next game.
Yep, the Stingers will be the home team here in Game 3, a 3-inning game. It will be the rubber match. As a game recap, the Pilots took Game 1, led by pitcher Brad McGinnis, 8-0. Complete shocker, as the Pilots did not have their lead pitcher in DJ Oliver. Game 2, the Stingers irked it out for a 3-2 win over the Pilots to bring it to Game 3.
If I were to choose to do like a pitching match type thing, can we like could I come back in if I wanted to?
No, once you go out, you can't go back in. And here we go. It looks like Peter McNeil will pitch for the Stingers in Game 3. Stingers have the philosophy of riding the hot hand. Peter was on fire in game 2. Ball 1. Outside. Peter pitched a 2-run ball in game 2. As that, fouled out of play. So just joining us on AWA, Peter McNeil sustained a horrific injury last season. That's why he's wearing the brace. And that's a foul ball. If you want to see the injury, head on over to YouTube, search AWA injury. And you'll see it in all its glory, 3 different angles. Keaton McKay leading it off right here. And that floats a little high for Peter. Yeah. He lays off of it. A first batter walk. And that's always tough for a starting pitcher. Peter's got some grit, though. One of the best pitchers in the AWA. Second in ERA, only behind Alex Harden. Upsets Mark, who's not had an off day, but by his standards, an off day. Looking to do some damage here. Part of that reason is Peter McNeil not leaving anything over the plate for Mark Campanero. Curveball sits inside. If you're going to throw a curveball, you either want to throw it way outside or hit that inside of the strike zone, jam the hitter. Lays off of it. 2-1. Two evens the count. Pitch that rose a little bit on Mark. Got him, strike 3. And so far today, Peter McNeil has had Mark Campanero's number. A rare sight. His brother Josh Campanero steps in. The Stingers in red have the best record in the AWA right now. So that fades outside. Second place right now, the Enforcers at 4-2. Lays off of it, 2-0. Every time Peter goes to make a play, the entire crowd gasps, hoping he doesn't mess up that knee somehow.
What? Oh my goodness.
That right knee.
Let's go, Josh. Come on, baby.
Peter is walking around, feeling something on his left side.
What? Oh, knee ball?
So he's re-upping. We lose close to 200 balls a year here in the AWA, primarily due to lefties, like what we're seeing right here in Josh Campanero. Every year we need to have a lefty day, consisting of Thomas Blaos, Drew Tenzar, the lefties in the league, to go back in the woods and fetch all 150 balls they lose. Here we go. That's outside.
Whoa!
And that's a check swing to Peter for the out. Oh, it's an out, it's an out. A great play from Cole, who gets the out at first, but while that play is happening, a productive out. Keaton McKay advances all the way to third in scoring position for Brad McGinnis, who has not had great luck against Peter so far. But regardless, Brad pitched excellently against Peter and the Stingers in games 1 and 2. That's a strike right down Broad Street to begin the at-bat. Strike 2. Brad has loved that outside curving slider today and has not been kind back. Nails him right there. A curve that just doesn't bite quite enough. 1 and 2. And that nicked it. Strike 3. It brushed the corner. And that's about as small of a nick as you can possibly get. A crazy pitch there from Peter McNeil, and he'll get out of the top of the first scoreless. And here's the ultimate wild card for the Pilots. They knew that if they didn't have one of their pitchers, Brad or DJ's not here today, Mark, the team captain, ultimately would have to take the mound. And boy, did he struggle last year. This is practice, right? Yeah. Okay. As Mark's getting a couple throws in, you ask where he had issues, it was the throwing strikes, but right now it looks like he's doing okay. His signature pitch, the ephus.
Oh yeah, the ephus.
And if he's not hitting with that first pitch, kind of like a fastball, pitchers are taking pitches, he'll go to that ephus, high arcing 10-footer, which isn't awful. And we're all set here. We're all set here in the bottom of the first, 0-0. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube, link in the bio for the full multiple angle broadcast as Jordan Rice looks on. First start of the year for Mark Campanero. And that's outside. Yeah. Early looking to find the zone. The Stingers are going to be very patient with Mark. And that has a chance. It's deep. And who else but Keaton McKay there to make the catch. And a quick out for the Pilots. For the Stingers. They'll be sitting on that ephus if they see it here today. Peter. So that's low. Peter pitching excellently in game 2 and in the top half of the first inning. Does not go 2-0. How's that knee feel? How's that knee feel?
Feeling okay.
All right. Three and 0 count.
The only time I've had trouble is when I slipped right here.
Yeah, that looks a little sus.
I felt it a little.
That's not good.
A little bit. So.
Here we go, 3-0. Will we see the ephus? A little bit of an ephus. Throw to the pitcher. And we'll look safe. They'll look at it in the booth. It was a close play to call. Mark Campanero does excel at hitting, but the defensive side, pitching side, questionable at times. As they're deliberating that play right there. Calling the field stance. Peter will be at first. And when Mark is pitching, he needs every out he can get. Unfortunately, the call does not go his way. And up steps Drew Tenzar. And a pitch right down Broad Street. Looks like Drew wasn't ready for it. No pitch, 60. I don't know what to say. That's what the gun says. 0-1 still. Nice pitch there, 0-2. Drew looking to swing right here. Open for a strike. Foul back. A nice change up there. Drew a little up in front of that one. So rain starts to come down a little bit here in Edmonds, Washington. Pitches him inside. 2-2 count. And that is a foul ball. Was in the zone. little eager there from Fenzar. Keeps the count 2-2. And that is a shot inside. And who else but Keaton McKay makes the play. The vacuum Keaton McKay gets the lead runner and Peter McNeil. And that'll be 2 outs in the inning. A much needed out. Keeping the runner out of scoring position for Barrett Carlo. He's a little banged up right now. And that's playable to Mark for the out. A big first inning from Mark Campanero, a scoreless first. A rare feat. And maybe Mark's been putting in a little work in the offseason as we head to the top of the second inning. Peter McNeil will head back out there. He's readjusting his brace on the sideline right now. If you head to YouTube and search AWA injury, you can see Peter McNeil's gruesome injury on the field, which cost him 8 months of rehab and physical training. But he's back here today, pitching excellently. Hitting hasn't been as electric as it's been, but so far early in the year, everyone's pitching, or everyone's hitting not as great. Everyone's adjusting to the eyes. Here comes Keaton, the vacuum. A little bit of rain here in Edmonds, Washington. So that's inside, ball 1. Keaton, a very patient hitter. This is his first series of the year, missed opening day. Slow curve right there. That usually entices batters, but Keaton lays off of it. That's a foul ball. Checks his swing, but it hits the bat. 2-1. Love to see that if you're a pitcher. And that is playable to the second baseman for another out. Something about the balls this year. Early on, the balls are not flying out of the park quite as fast as they were last year.
You took the juice out of the balls.
We tampered with the balls.
Peter's been using his foreign substances.
Either foreign substances, we don't check here, but that's a juicy looking pitch, but Mark does well to lay off of it. Comes back with the screwball. 2-0. And he goes. He knew he was swinging before that pitch was thrown. 2-1. Peter's got that slow screwball and that nasty curve working today. That drop right there misses 3-1. And he misses him. Mark, uncharacteristically, has been walking a lot today. Peter McNeil read the scouting report. Was do not hang any pitches to Mark, who's still held at 1 home run.
What inning?
Here in the top of the second. And that's in play to Peter. Does well to knock it down. And he can't make the play over at first. And Mark will advance to third. Peter did well to throw it to first, but Cole, the first baseman, could not come up with the play. And Josh is aboard. Up steps Brad McGinnis, who has had his struggles with Peter today. We'll see what changes here. He's got a new bat. Does well to lay off that one, ball 1. Ball 2. Join us on TikTok. Head on over to YouTube Live. Link in the bio for a much better viewing experience. 3-0. Brad decided to take the patient approach here in this at bat. So far, it's paying off. Not swinging at any balls. And there's that curve. Seems like Peter can throw that for a strike whenever he needs to. And he fights back. 2 strikes. Full count.
Knock me in. Let's go. Knock and walk.
Got him, strike 3. And at this point, you got to think what's going on. Peter's got a lot of real estate purchasing in Brad's head right now.
Got a lot of deals on my mind right now, man.
Regardless, though, both pitchers have been striking each other out. And up steps Keaton McKay. A big out there. Playing no doubles defense. And he's swinging early. Every time Peter starts to run for a ball, get a little sussed out. That's to be strike 1 on the riser. Same pitch, but he lays off of it this time. Do one. And that's in play, and Jordan almost makes the play. But that'll be a single and an RBI for Keaton McKay, the first run of the game. 1-0 Pilots in the rubber match here in Game 3. And up steps Mark Campanero. Steps out. Looks on. Peter McNeil, one of the fastest workers on the mound. Gets the ball and he's ready to go. 1-0. And that is a hard hit ball, but it'll stay in the park. Josh rounding third. He stutters a little bit. Safe. His foot was on home. We'll look at the replay booth to confirm. But we'll look at the replay booth. Barrett, an unbiased source.
I've been honest and I've been saying it the whole time.
The score would be 2-0. And up steps Josh Campanero as the replay booth looks at it. Play on the field stands as called, 2-0. Swinging at the high pitch there. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube. Link in the bio as Josh Campanero steps up looking to help his team out. And a slow curve there, buckled him. Didn't know what to do there. Does it again, and he takes it high. Oh, gets decked by the tree. Time in the field. We'll take a timeout here. Looks like he's getting up quick. As the play stands, 1 run would have come in. It looks like Drew's okay. Shakes it off. A nasty spill there. Jeez. And Drew's up. 1 run comes in. Almost had the catch there. That's the one tree without padding. Next time, let's hit it towards a padded tree. Four nothing now. That's inside. Yeah, ball. Two 2-0 the count. You're joining us on TikTok. 3-0. You can see that gruesome play there from the second baseman, Drew Tenzar, on YouTube, link in bio. See the replay. Plays off of it, and Brad is learning. Base is loaded. Keaton McKay, 4-0 to score. There is a 6-run limit here in the top of the second inning. It's 4. Alex, 4-0. He's swinging at it. Peter. Really do not like seeing that. With Barrett's quad and Peter's knee team hurt. Looks like he's hobbled up right there. That's one quick strike. Much needed strike for Peter. Up high, 1-1. Keaton very patient at the plate today. Outside. 2-1. 3-1. Walk here would score a run. Misses inside, and that'll be 5-0.
That's 5 runs.
6 runs is the limit we do. Yeah. 5-0. What time is it right now? Do it at 8, because everyone's adjusting, and once you turn it on, you can't.
I just hit 1, 2, 3 on.
You just hit 2 and 3.
How many fingers in the hold up, Drew?
And up steps Mark Campanero, the most dangerous hitter in the league. And honestly, Peter might just pitch around him, get the 6-run cap, instead of worst case scenario, giving up a grand slam. Let's see. Up high there, ball 1. It's been either a strike or a walk for the most part in this matchup between Peter pitching, Mark batting. Mark normally a swinger. He's been very patient today. Outside 3-0. And one more ball would effectively end the inning. 6-run cap. And that'll walk in the 6th run of the inning as we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Stinger's got some work to do. How did you score the Drew play? Yeah, that was 4.
Yeah, that was just 5.
Just call it 6. All right, then stay out there then. So we're tending to Drew Tenzar on the sideline. Drew Tenzar, if you're just joining us, the second baseman, took a spill into the only unpadded tree, hit his head. Says he's not too worried. Says he thinks he'll be okay. He'll intentionally walk him for the 6th inning, and here we go to the bottom of the 2nd. And here comes Mark Campanero. Mark Campanero had a scoreless first inning. A rare feat for Mark. He's the 3rd-string pitcher for the Pilots in yellow. Excellent hitter, won the Silver Slugger, but pitching-wise, it's not his strong suit. Barrett was out last inning. Cole Blevins will step to the plate, number 13. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube Live, link in the bio for the full viewing experience, multiple angles, music. If you're on YouTube, we'd really appreciate it if you hit that membership button, help us out here. Here comes Cole Blevins. So that's low, hits the post. Ball 1. And that's in play, barely, past the, and Mark hits a spill. A little slippery out there. How's the mic out there? Is the mic still intact there, Mark?
Probably not.
All right. And Cole will reach with a perfectly placed single, scooted right past the pitcher, and up steps Jordan Rice. Strike 1. Mark starting to find the zone here. 0-2. Got him, strike 3. And a rare strikeout for Mark Campanero. First out of the inning. Up steps Peter McNeil, team captain for the Southern Stingers. See what he can do here. Strike 1 on the slow pitch.
We're the swingers, all right? I want to swing them. Yeah, we're the swingers. We are the swingers. I can be taking that away.
And that ball is deep. Oh, and he almost robs it, but that is gone. Keaton McKay, the vacuum, almost robs it, but instead Peter McNeil will get his first home run of the year. 2-run shot, and it's 2-6 the score here, helping himself out. What an attempt from Keaton McKay, who goes up above the fence and almost one-hands it. Nonetheless, they're on the board. That ball is inside, up steps. The only other player on the Stingers with a home run, Drew Tenzar. Nice swing there from Drew, 1-1. It's only a matter of time before Peter started hitting. He was hitless on opening day and gets his first home run here today. And that's another shot right up the middle for Drew Tenzar, the hitting machine. If you're just joining us, Drew hit a nasty spill into the only unpadded tree. Comes right back up, gets a hit. Next up on Team Hobbled is Barrett Carlo, nursing that quad injury all game. Swinging high there, 1-1. Not slow. 2-1. So re-up on the balls here. Here in the bottom of the second.
2-1?
2-1. Runner on first, 1 out. 2-6 the score. And that's a slow pitch to the shortstop, Brad, who knocks it down, but effectively there's no play. Decides to throw it with the runner already there. Don't know what he was thinking there, but Drew runs to third. Just gifted Drew another base there. The runner was effectively already at first. Up steps Cole Blevins. And that hits him in the hand in the foul ball territory. That was, but he went across, that's 0-1. One. A nice pitch right there, 1-2. Mark, we're going to get a second strike out of the game. And that's popped up. Ooh. Smart play by Mark there. He almost gets taken out by the pots. Part of the field, I guess. Yeah, once Mark goes for that catch and he dies, then we'll move it. And that's deep! Oh, and caught. Drew is held. Drew playing very safe there. Cole hits that deep, but they're not testing the arm of Keaton McKay, the vacuum, who almost robbed a home run. And there'll be 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second inning. And that's outside. Low here. Jordan taking some pitches here from Mark. Mark's got some base to work with. On deck is Peter McNeil, who hit a 2-run shot off Mark. Inside. Mark's starting to lose a little bit of grip here with the rain starting to come down here in Evans, Washington. Balmy 45. And that's outside. And that'll walk the bases full. 2 outs for Peter McNeil, who in his last at-bat took him deep. A home run here would end the inning. Score here is 2-6 here in the bottom of the second in the rubber match, game 3. Holds off there. Peter loves that outside slider, but holds off. And that's a foul ball. 1-1 count. Outside. Mark working it outside. And inside of the zone, not leaving anything over the heart of the play for Peter, who will take it deep if he gets an opportunity to. 2-2 count. That's fouled off at 56 miles per hour. Stays alive.
Hey, yo. Take it out to dinner.
Holds off, full count now. Here comes Peter. Reloading the balls, full count, bases loaded. Bottom of the second, score 2-6. And up is Captain Peter McNeil, who just took Mark deep. And that's outside, and a run comes in the score. 3-6 the score here. And up steps arguably the Stingers' best hitter, singled his last at-bat, leads the league in home runs, Drew Tenzar, the number 2 overall pick. Nails him at 59. Outside, 2-0. Stingers, that was 52. Stingers very patient here, making Mark throw the strikes. They already have 2 outs in the inning. Drew potentially could have a concussion. This could be remembered as a concussion game. That's low, a little fast on the pitch, 3-0 count. And he misses. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. And the score is now 4-6. And up steps Barrett Carlo. Tying run at second. Low. This is where Mark has ran into problems in the past, locating the zone. Hasn't brought out of his ephus yet. And a slow pitch right down the pipe. Looks like the Stingers are not swinging if they don't need to. Mark coming off 3 straight walks after getting the first 2 batters. Fouled straight back. 1-2 count. So we're going to fix the zone. Bases loaded for Barrett Carlo. Mark Campanero 1 strike away getting out of the bottom of the second. Play 3 innings here in the AWA. It's outside. 2-2. Got him, strike 3, and that's a huge strikeout for Mark Campanero. The score remains 6-4 as we head to the top of the third inning. Dingers are up 6-4. You look to see who's up on the bat. The lights come on here.
Alexis, who's up?
If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube Live, link in the bio to see brand new lights. They're trying to figure out. Point here, point right here to turn it on. Two. Wait, what? Wait.
That one isn't plugged into an extension cord.
Why?
I don't know, because I was shagging balls. I saw it wasn't plugged in.
Okay, well, can you plug it back in?
Yeah.
Interesting. Someone unplugged the light.
Put it over the swing
Guess
set.
I'm not an idiot.
Well,
I assume that's this one.
huh.
It's 2, right?
Plug in the light. Yeah, it's 2. To figure out the second pitch. Here we go. We're headed into. Whoa! Don't just yank it. Well, don't just think. You gotta test it out.
You mean think, don't do.
Yeah.
Okay, try it now, Alex.
Aim right here. You might have just yanked it out of the socket. Look back there.
Is one good enough? Oh no. Oh no.
Our game again doesn't get the lights?
We got one.
You unplugged it.
Help out there, Drew.
So they replug in the lights.
That one looks like the one to plug in. Yank it as much as you can. That's the same one. I pulled all the slack out.
There we go. Second light is on here. If you're joining us on TikTok, head on over to YouTube Live. Link in the TikTok bio. If you're joining us on YouTube, we'd appreciate if you hit that membership bone. You can buy some more wiffle balls after all the lefties have lost all our balls. Brad McGinnis will lead it off. He's had his issues with Peter today. It's ball 1. Right down the middle, 1-1. 1-2 count now. Got him, strike 3. And I don't have the stats, but Peter might have struck out Brad 8 times today. 8 times? I don't. It's a lot.
Strikeouts they get today.
Ask Alex. We'll update you on how many strikeouts. That sinker is working for Peter today.
Wait, what was it?
Ask Alex. And here is Keaton McKay. Barely misses the top corner. Rain's starting to come down here a little bit. Pitcher could be losing a little bit of grip on the mound. And that's a shot to the second baseman. Makes a good try there. But Keaton will be safe at first. And up steps Mark Campanero, who's been relatively quiet today. He had a big double in game 1. Does well to lay off that. Almost hits the strike zone, but we're at 2-0 here. Swings at the high pitch there. 2-1. One thing on Mark's game is he does love the high pitch. He will swing at it. And that is a shot and gone. Mark goes down to get it. And he'll tie the home run leaderboard with 2 on the year. Ties Drew Tenzar. That was a great pitch from Peter McNeil. And Mark just does a little better to go down and get it. Add on 8-2. Sorry, 8-4. The score here in the top of the third in a 3-inning game. Up steps Josh Campagnaro. Barely misses inside. The thing about Peters, he's either 100% on or not on. Is barely a foul ball. Jordan tracks all the way over. It's a foul ball. 1-1 count. Jordan almost had a play on it, just out of play down the left field line. A nice pitch right there from Peter. Might have been the same pitch that Mark, his brother, took deep. A tasty looking pitch there. Evens the count 2-2. Flared up to Peter for the out. Does well. Good spatial awareness there.
We're getting unlucky with the tree today, boys.
And that'll be the second out of the inning. Up steps Brad. And here we go. Story of the day. Brad McGinnis looking to dial in right here.
Brad, don't let him
Outside. Peter McNeil for sure has the strikeout leaderboard right now. And that is a nice hit. But Cole Blevins, the first baseman, does well to track it down and then get out of the inning. But not without damage. Mark Campagnaro, a 2-run shot. So we head to the bottom of the third, looking to close it out. The score, 8-4. Stingers here in the bottom of the third inning. They need 4 runs to tie, 5 to win. Cole Blevins will lead it off after making that nice catch to end the inning. And we'll see if Mark can find a little magic here to take the game and the series. And that's a shot to Brad. He will not have a play. It was close, but Josh Campagnaro, normally a sure-handed first baseman, has not been able to catch many balls today. With the lights on, see if that adds any issue for the fielders, but up steps Jordan. Cole Blevins led it off with a single. A nice pitch there, strike 1. In contrast to Peter, so it's strike 2. Mark Campagnaro is one of the slowest working pitchers in the AWA, probably the slowest. Most pitchers pick up 3-4 balls at a time. Mark goes 1 ball at a time. And he'll get him, strike 3. And Jordan has had some difficulty with the pitching here today. And up steps Peter McNeil. Both pitchers have hit 2-run shots off each other here in game 3. That's inside. Pilots 2 outs away from getting out of this game, securing the dub. And that's a shot. That'll find the hole. And for some reason, the vacuum Keaton McKay throws it over, and that'll give a chance for Cole Blevins to advance to third. And Peter will advance to second on the overthrow. Error charged to Keaton McKay. Drew Tenzar's up. 4-8 here, 1 out. Stinger's very patient here today. So that's low for ball 1. And that is another shot. Gets past Brad. 1 comes in, and Peter does well to hold. Thought for a second Peter was going to score, but holds up with that hurt right knee. The score now is 8-5, and the tying run comes to the plate. And that will be knocked down from Mark, who gets the out at first, but Peter will come in to score. Excellent base running from the Stingers. A productive out from Barrett Carlo. And now the Stingers are within 2. The score is now 6-8. 1 run came in right there. 6-8, 2 outs. Drew Tenzar at second, and up steps Cole Blevins again. 2 outs. And that's another hit from Cole. Cole Blevins has been electric today. The man just gets on base, swinging, getting on base, and it comes down to Jordan Rice. The go-ahead run is at first. And that's low. Strike at 57, 1-1. Jordan being very patient as they reload on balls. Summary up to this point, the Pilots took game 1, 8-0, in a decisive victory led by pitcher Brad McGinnis. Stingers stormed back to win game 2, 3-2. And here we are, we find ourselves in game 3, the rubber match. Score is 8-6. Count is, that was 2-1, yeah. 2-1 the count now to Jordan Rice. 2-1. Hits his hands. 3-1 the count. And that'll be low. Loads the bases. And up comes Peter McNeil. The Stingers can be patient here. 1 out in the inning. Sorry, 2 outs in the inning. Ball 1. And we'll see Peter's approach here at the plate. The tying run is at second base. And there's that slider outside. Peter loves it. But that's also the pitch that Peter hit out earlier in the game for a 2-run shot.
Yeah. Where am I getting drafted at? Yeah, I think so.
Does well to hold 2-1 count now. And that's in play. Brad has a play, and they get the out at third for the game. What a play from Brad McGinnis. What a play from the Pilots to have the awareness to throw it over to Brad. And that'll end the game. The Pilots take the series 2-1. 8-0. Sure. 8-0. Game 1, Pilots took it. Game 2, Stingers win 3-2. And Pilots win in game 3. 3-2. Thomas Blahouse taking some hacks here as we head
It's not me. Welcome back to the post-game interviews with your boy and Shannon. Lots of injuries tonight. a lot of injuries tonight. It's a dangerous field here at the AWA with our trees that don't have padding. See you, Josh. We might get someone to talk. I don't know. Do you want to talk, Peter? Or do you want to go home? You can do whatever you want, dude. All right. Yeah. Well, let me get the other mic.
He's on the side. Drew, how you feeling? Yeah? You want to hop in the camera?
What?
The camera's right there.
Oh, yeah? Is this an interview?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How you feeling?
I felt better. Took a little knock, but feel good with today's games and excited to get after it next week. Can't wait. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the morning. So.
Ibuprofen,
rest, rice. Yeah. Rice. Elevate. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can sit wherever you want. We got space on that side. Yeah. I'll give you this one.
What are we doing? Fremont? Hit us up.
It does work. It does. It's fancy. So, Peter,
So,
not a great game one, but
no, bad game one, honestly. But game two was good. And, game three, that was just fun. So, I'm upset.
you guys made a good comeback there in the third, though.
I know.
That was
I thought we
really
were going to
good.
have it. And that pitch that Mark threw me was a meatball. So I was really I'm upset I rolled over on it. But, yeah, I don't know. It was just fun. That's yeah.
Yeah.
You guys look like you guys had a lot of fun today.
It was fun, yeah. I'm feeling good, playing good. So,
And that's the important part about coming here and playing wiffle ball. You want to have a good time.
yeah, not get hurt, right?
No.
It's not about getting hurt. Yeah. I know, jeez. I saw Drew smack his head against that tree and ugh.
Have you seen did you see the replay yet?
I haven't, no. I'm gonna go watch it. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it standing on the mound and
Yeah.
I mean, he caught it and I thought he was just out cold.
Oh no,
I thought he was just
dude,
done.
I literally cut to the "We'll be right back" screen because I was like, oh boy.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Are we doing interviews?
Yeah, we're doing them right now.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, it's
So
not
bad.
good.
Yeah, and then when he's just laying there.
Mark, do you want to
too.
come do some talking?
Yeah.
We got space on this Shannon's left side.
Shannon's left side.
Yeah. Good fun today, wiffle ball was.
Can you see me?
Yeah, you're good.
You want to take my spot?
Are you out? You're a little laughing.
I can be if you want to do an interview.
No, that's mine.
Yeah.
Do you want to go get food?
I mean, yeah. What are you thinking?
What kind of food are you thinking after wiffle ball, Mark? Is it the usual?
Toshi.
Chipotle.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Chick-fil-A.
I was thinking it.
Oh my gosh.
I already got crucified in the chat though.
Not by me.
You wanna see something?
But
Oh yeah, Mark does in fact know that.
Hey,
Brad, can you step
Brad,
one
Brad,
step to the
Brad,
left?
Brad should get.
Brad, come over here and you get interviewed.
Yeah. We can dude. Everybody can ask anyone question. That's the whole point. Yeah.
Should I not have my beer in this?
Last year we were kind of about it, but this year I
Dude, that's
don't
so
think I care.
fast.
I don't care anymore.
guy in the league, man.
What do you think I'm doing?
right?
Both time Eric Sim
Okay,
came.
we've got a question. Where'd he go? Peter.
What's up?
You rolled with a different rotation this week. Going back to last week's rotation.
Back to last week's rotation.
From Joe.
From Joe.
From Joe. I had Jordan go first. And yeah, I mean, we just kind of wanted to see how he would do, to depend on who was going to pitch kind of the next game. I mean, I just think that he was struggling a little in the first game, and I was kind of feeling.
He started strong. His first inning was a good first inning.
Yeah, he was. He was just barely missing it. I think it was getting in his head, so it was better to just kind of like let him cool down, and just.
Hey, full disclosure, you pitched great today, dude.
Yeah, Peter, you came back in full force. I don't.
Strikeouts on me, man. Come on.
I don't like
You're
it.
pissing me off.
I knew the pitches like before I threw him. I was like, this guy's gonna hit it, but I was like, I have to because it's like I gotta put it in the zone, sort of. Mark's hit and Keaton. And Keaton's double. Both of them were on that curve, and I was like, I gotta throw it, but like, I know he's gonna tank it. Like, I just know it's gonna happen. So.
Yeah, right. Speaking of pitching well, Brad.
Get up, Brad.
After
bro.
last year, good lord, everybody who had struggles pitching last year has started off this year at a blistering pace.
Can I say one thing before he answers the question, though? Brad, like, you have improved so much, bro, and you've been so big for this team, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah, baby.
Oh, my God.
Here for you.
Dude.
Here
Thank
for
you.
the team, man. Come on.
We need you, man. Thank you.
Here to do
Good
it.
stuff.
Here to do it.
If you ever need a pep talk, just talk to Mark.
That's what he's for there, man.
I'm straight.
He's the best at it. That's why he was mic'd up tonight.
Which will eventually come out in a video, I guess. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
If I get mic'd up, it's a problem.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a problem?
Oh yeah.
I think you do great.
That's like all low.
I mean, who knows?
It's gonna be all bleeps. Like you hear me.
It's gonna be all bloopers.
What is going on? We got the L's.
Mic me up next time. Mic me up next time. How about that?
Brock Blayhouse saying Brad sucks. How do you feel? He just commented that.
Brock, hey, thanks for last weekend, man, or the other weekend. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks, buddy.
Get absolutely destroyed, Brock. I don't know.
Appreciate you, brother.
How come that tree doesn't have padding? That
That was insane.
That's a great
got
question.
Knocked out pretty hard.
I can't believe we got it up.
I have not seen the
Oh,
replay,
shit,
but
Shannon
I
has
saw
it.
that live.
No, that's a great question. We will be addressing that because that's the first time it's been a problem. And
I can't see them.
yeah, you're good.
There we go.
We'll restart it.
Oh, wait, yeah, restart
Yep.
that.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah. Donk.
The thing is, he catches it first, and then he gets hit.
He had the ball.
He had the ball.
If he had not dropped the ball, that would have been the play of the year. Unfortunately.
I'm glad he didn't because I want my play to be the one.
Yes.
I want to have that. I gotta have my time.
Well,
to shine,
that was
man.
ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
I got on. Jordan put me on SportsCenter last time. That one's going on SportsCenter for sure.
You think so?
100%. Sequel.
Give me my time to shine, man. I really want my time to shine. It's time.
No, I do. Watching it live and then on the replay, I was like, did he just hit that ball into the strike zone? Because it wouldn't have been an out if you didn't hit it. He would have beat it there.
Yeah.
If you didn't hit the strike
I
zone,
mean,
that
it
would
wouldn't
have
even
been
made it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was basically stopping to where I was standing. It was basically just gonna
That
drop
was
right in front of me.
Beautiful.
insane. Play of the year.
Play of the year.
Today was a-
Defensive play of the year, 100%.
Yep.
Today was a good day for wiffle ball. Not so much for wiffle ball injuries, but
I
for
know.
but for
we
wiffle
had
ball.
2 pulled quads.
Yeah,
Peter
2
McNeil's
pulled
going
quads,
crazy with his
oblique.
torn
On,
ACL.
yeah, Peter's
I got a
oblique.
cortisone shot in my shoulder.
Coming,
heard it here now.
coming back.
Cortisone shot, partial tear. Partial tear.
We don't have health insurance here at the AWA.
What?
That's play at your own risk.
It is play at your own
Oh,
risk.
here's Thomas to come give his 2 cents.
What's up? Shout out Joe. He's watching this right now.
He is watching.
Shout out to Joe.
Joe, what's up, man?
Joe, Dinger Derby or what?
Dinger derby.
Dinger
Dingers or
Derby.
nothing, baby.
You gotta wait till later in the year for that. It's too wet right
Tell me
now.
what Joe says.
Oh, he'll respond in a minute.
Maybe he'll get balls.
Roscoe,
I
you
didn't
got
know
the
we had
lights
a
up.
post-game broadcast here.
Yeah, I've been doing it since halfway through last year.
Really?
Yeah, just to get people to talk. Cause I feel like it's fun to watch the games, but like, if I
nice
was
to talk to
if I was
people,
watching,
too.
I'd want to talk to the people who are playing too.
I know.
Just
You
like,
gotta
I
be the
don't know.
commentator. You gotta go live.
Well, that's what Mark does. I do the post game.
You do the post-game?
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe one day I'll get upgraded.
Oh my God.
Wink,
Brock.
wink.
The raise. One
Yeah,
day.
right.
You
Oh
get
yeah.
the raise?
I'll get the raise to $0.
$0?
Yeah,
Maybe you'll get one. Maybe
I
you
owe-
upgrade to 1
yeah.
cent.
that'd be great. I still owe Jack like $45 for the jersey. So, so
Hey, it took me a couple weeks, man.
Yeah.
My bank account was kind of low these days.
everybody's bank account's low right now. It's terrible.
I know. Inflation these days is going insane, man.
Inflation, minimum wage ain't going up.
I know.
Wink.
Wink, wink.
$7.25 an hour. No.
I mean, come on. In Seattle, though, it's like $17, but price of rent these days.
That's good, yeah. But $17 is
Nothing.
still gonna get you like a 500 square foot.
Yeah.
No
Nothing.
bathroom apartment.
Little
Yeah.
fucking cubicle.
It's not gonna be good.
I'm probably not supposed to swear on this.
I was swearing earlier.
You were? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I
feel a little
I
bit
don't
better
I don't
about
know
that.
how much Jack wants to like do all that, but we need some personality.
Where's the viewers on here?
96. Oh, that's not bad.
96?
Still afterwards, yeah.
Hey, guys.
Thomas.
Whoa.
Nah, he doesn't need to know, actually. Thomas can suck it. What is going on? Post-game interview. Funny enough. It's a lot less of a interview and more just like a talk and hang out and just like discuss.
I mean, that's what
everything for a
podcast
little
is
bit.
these days, you know? It's just a bunch of people, like, shooting their shit and talking.
Talking about
whatever,
nothing, yeah.
About whatever.
We've actually never talked about anything important on this, but we're glad you guys stay around anyway.
But we did talk about the injuries tonight.
We did
so-
talk
We
about the
did.
injuries. That's the
That's
important one for
important.
today.
That's
Oh
important.
my god.
Yes, no ambulances were called. I am very thankful.
No, none.
No, yeah.
I don't have any first
I was
aid
I was
training.
I was a little worried about Drew.
You're the pharmacist? You're the pharmacist.
Yeah,
you're going to
you're
have
the-
to help everyone.
you're-
You're going to
you're-
have to give us CPR.
You're the
If anyone
one,
gets
you're the one
knocked out,
closest.
you know, you're the one we're calling.
It doesn't mean I have first aid training right now.
Yep.
Eventually.
I need to redo my CPR actually. Mine expired a few years ago. Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Goodbye, Molly, who did such a good job on the intros today and all the interviews.
We're doing great.
That's her. She did such a good job.
I hope she gets a lot of good feedback.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
everybody be very nice to her in the comments.
Yeah, be very nice to her so she comes back and she does more. You know?
It makes everything easier on us because
I know.
there's about 5 people that do everything else in the background.
You know, I'm just here to play ball.
That's what I'm usually here for, but then I got roped into doing this.
The poodle's name is Ollie. Or Oliver.
Are you still working at Daphne's?
No, I
Not
got
anymore?
fired.
Ah, that's all right.
It was terrible. Oh, I'm working at Palisade now.
Really?
Yeah.
Did Desmond fire you?
No.
No,
not
Desmond
I was
loves
about
me.
to
No,
say,
no, no.
I swear to God,
He
Desmond
doesn't
did
own
that
that
shit
place.
to you?
No.
Have you been to 143?
No, I haven't.
You mean
142.
192?
192, yeah.
192?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm from the 425. 143 is the song.
What the hell?
Oh my god, what
talking
is?
about?
I don't know.
Six, bro. Like, you know.
I'm from the 425.
The
This is
425,
Edmond, baby.
206, the 360, the
253.
253. Yep.
I grew up in the 425, went to high school in
Thank you,
206,
guys.
and then
I
went
think
to college in what?
Oh shoot, the 509.
Dude, what? 509, baby! I'm all Washington, man. I'm all Washington. You can't get more Washington than me.
They went
You
to
know?
Wazoo.
Yeah, I went to Wazoo. That's the real Washington school, okay? UW?
Outside of UW, outside of
Don't even get me started.
outside
on
of
UW,
Puget
man.
Sound, outside of SU, outside of.
It's gotta be D1. I'm sorry. It's gotta be
You're right.
D1.
You're right. I
How many
can't.
D1 schools in Washington?
There's only 2. There's only 2, right?
There's only 2, because Eastern
Oh no,
is-
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga? That's true.
There's
That's
3.
true. I always forget about their D1.
Yeah.
You always forget that.
For what sport?
Basketball.
Champagne shotgun my last. No.
I'll
No.
shotgun on the camera if we get
No.
Do they have D1 wiffle ball?
We only have golden.
Yeah.
Doesn't
No.
matter. I'll shot it.
We'll have a home run derby shotgun contest.
I think it should be swings.
I actually did that for the first year, and Jack got mad at me because I did it on the live.
Jack got mad at you?
Yeah, because I did
Probably
it.
not a good influence.
Well, I only got 1 home run, so it made it look really bad. So, and I had none last year, which
The only
sucked.
time I made contact today was a fly out to center field.
Brad, you pitched a hell of 2 games.
Yeah, if you pitch well, it don't matter.
Don't matter.
I don't care.
Oh,
You know what? You had a bomb last game. You asked to.
you wanted to,
Kind of got me kind of got my confidence up, and I was like, I'm gonna chase Mark for his home run record. But nah, I don't know if it's gonna happen, man.
All right, let's go. Should we put the camera?
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing. Joe,
We're
what are you
watching Beast
telling
of a
what are you
Hitter start
telling
swinging.
Thomas to do over here?
Yeah, how do you? Hey,
He
how
wanted
do
to
you
shove
hold
his
the ball?
wiffle change up.
I'm always curious how you hold the ball.
I hold it 2 different ways.
It got dark real quick.
But
And we got the lights, so it looks bright out.
If you would have asked me this question, I would have told you I don't know.
Yeah, like
Right now? Yeah, right now. Okay, we have to go
turn
right
your
now.
fingers.
Here.
This is how I do it. Boom. That's how I do
Actually,
it.
yeah.
That's
Give
nice.
me one from the
That's
dead
how I do it
bucket.
right there.
Hold on.
You gotta
I
have
to-
have the
Yeah.
holes down.
Yeah.
So when you throw it, if you're sidearm,
Right.
you have a little sidearm to it.
Let me get one from the dead bucket, just so you can throw that one back to them.
Oh.
No, we're gonna do a Thomas Dinger Derby. That one did not go out.
Hey, why you want
That one's not too broken. I was gonna show some holdings.
Yeah.
Thomas Dinger Derby. Indeed, this is happening.
For the cameras, everybody.
And he did not hit it again.
See these holes right here? See these holes? You face them down. Go like that, like you're holding called a wine glass, okay? You wrap your fingers around it, like that.
Oh God, it is cold.
You put your
I knew it looked
second finger
familiar.
on the bottom right, like that.
Oh, inside.
It's a riser.
To rise
see
it.
now where you guys
And
are
now you
sitting
get the
the dog
curveball,
now.
and that's how I hit my outside corner.
Joe, that was
frickin'
3
day,
swings.
okay?
Thomas put his hat around. Actually, I'm gonna turn the camera so you can actually see him. He's 0 for 3 so far, by the way.
Oh man. All right, kid.
0 for 3. You heading out?
Are you ready?
Bye, guys.
Bye, Brad. Good to see you. We'll see you next time you come through.
Brad, good shit today, bro. Thank you, man. I'll see you at the gym. I'll see you at the gym, baby. We kind of slack a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna walk on over here behind Thomas. Was that 0 for 5?
Can't hit.
0 for 4.
0 for 4. All right.
Oh, that was it. All right, Brad. Oh my God, that was
0 for 5.
That's 5.
0 for 6. There's not really good camera angle I can do over here, unfortunately.
It's right there. I can't even hit. Bro, the balls are not flying.
I got both microphones now. Hopefully it goes to both of your ears. Another golden ball.
Okay. All right, let's get it.
0 and 6.
All right, I'm gonna try to give you really good pitch. Do not swing unless it's like your fucking pitch, though.
Oh. See if he hit that a month later, that's a home run.
Hard to see, I'm not gonna lie.
That was a meatball.
It is hard
That
to
was a
see.
meatball.
I will say that it is pretty tough to see right now still.
As-
I mean, it's way better than it would be.
As decent as this looks right now, it's just 2 sources of light.
Let's get a nice 10 stack, baby.
We're gonna be broke after this.
Depending.
Thomas isn't 21 yet. He will be soon. That one's way gone. Yeah. All right, one for 9. Pop him up, can of corn.
Got it.
Got him.
Got him. Got team.
All right,
We
one
good.
for 10.
All right.
Can't win them all.
I'm probably gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I think we are just about done here as well. It's been fun, but it's kind of cold and rainy, and overall, just really not super awesome crazy today. It was really nice earlier. It was like 55 degrees, nice light breeze, sun was out.
It was a beautiful series.
But
to watch.
yeah,
It felt fun to play.
all right. Either way, thank you for staying and hanging out with us. This has been the AWA on a very okay Thursday. We will see you back on Monday at 5:45 for the Nighthawks versus someone, because we finally get to play again. It's only been a week. Yeah.
Just give me a second. Give me a second. I have a lot of pictures.
I got it too. Do you not have it saved? In
I do
favorite?
have it saved.
In the
No.
favorites? Oh,
I
have
love
mine.
you guys, but Wolfpack.
Ooh, we played the Wolfpack. Uh-oh.
Wolfpack.
Bring it on, Thomas.
No. Oh, yes.
I'm going to strike you out at least once.
I don't think we do because it's Wolfpack Nighthawks and Sting.
Oh, that's on a Monday.
All right.
We play Monday. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So good.
So yeah, there you go. Feel free to go to awawiffle.com to pick up any sweet merch. We got hats, we got shirts, we got pants.
I don't think they're.
I don't know. We have some other stuff on there. Feel free to go there, pick up some swag. Obviously, if you're watching this, if you're feeling like it, join the YouTube membership that we got. I don't fully understand how that works, and it's not my problem. So feel free to join. It'll help somebody. It'll get us more wiffle balls and more bats, and hopefully a more upkept field past like mid-June. Okay. Yes, you can, Mark. She didn't have to be here. I know, but you said fire.
Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. We truly do appreciate all you guys coming in here and supporting and just hanging out. Thank you guys again. It was a really fun series to play in, and I hope it was a really fun series to watch.
Like, I mean, not enough good things to say about the Stingers. They played really well tonight. They're going to be a really good team this season. And then what? What?
Thomas needs BPL.
Oh. And then also just like my guys, like I'm stoked. Like, I mean, I feel like my team's just gotten so much better. Like, I'm stoked for them.
Dude, if Brad
So,
actually figured out how to pitch, it's
Brad
that's
pitching has been huge. Keaton has been great in the field and also
Keaton
hitting.
was a Gold Glover candidate last year too.
Yes,
that
and
dude knows how to just pick him anywhere.
my
It's
brother has been
ridiculous.
clutch in big situations. I mean, he's been a great fielder, and I just can't. Like, I'm stoked for everybody. Like, thank you guys for showing up and everything. So, anyways, I'll let Trey take it home.
Alrighty. As I said earlier, we will see you back on Monday at 5:45 for the Northern Nighthawks, the good team, versus the Western Wolfpack, the not so good team. And yeah, you're gonna be 2-4 after Monday. All right. Either way, thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.